Hi everyone. I had to start the camera again because I had the box upside down. Yes, I did. Y'all know how I get at the end of the day. It's just like in the beginning of the day. I'm punchy and I'm liable to do crazy things. So, this is Victoria Violet, and this is my channel, Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel. If you are a return, thank you so much for your subscriptions. They mean the world to me. And we're growing. We're almost to 2,000 in subscribers, and we are almost to 1,000 view hours. I think I'm gonna cry when I reach the 1,000, because that's like a quarter of what I need in order for this to be a real channel, you know. So I'm really excited about that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, there's a few people. I apologize, I don't know your names yet. But there's 3 people, and I think you know who you are, that have been commenting. You're so sweet. You are so kind. And then there's another that I think was brand new, Patino or something of that nature. I will write them down later today, and I will give you a shout out to all of you. You guys are just such lovely people. And to the person for the SEOs, I have been so busy, I haven't gotten to a main computer where I can sit down and put in my other email. This email that I have that runs my YouTube channel, I don't want to mess with it right now. YouTube has been kind of crashing since last night. And yeah, so I haven't put up a lot of content because of that. So for my new people, my new subscribers, thank you so very much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To people coming by and never viewing me before, you're welcome. If you do not like tarot at all, please do scroll away. I love you so much, and I want you to be well mentally, and I don't want you to be bothered by the tarot. For my cross watchers, I already told you, you owe me $100 million for all the work I've been doing on your behalf. To save your neck from from the wrath of Libra Collective. And I think you owe me at least to subscribe, if nothing else. Thank you again, guys, for stopping by. Again, we're using the deck of the Whispers of Lord Ganesha, and let's begin. The alarm may go off. When the alarm goes off, I'm going to try to get there before the alarm goes off, because it normally knocks out my video. Let's see what messages we can get. I may have to use the book because I don't use Lord Ganesha often, okay? Our first one, belonging. That's wonderful. That's a beautiful one. And I don't know if you see his little friend that he's always with, his little mouse. He actually rides on that mouse. That's his friend, Lord Ganesha's friend. Please forgive the fact that I don't have any money right now to get myself a manicure or a pedicure. Luckily, you don't have to look at that. But I told you guys, I cut my own cuticles, and I didn't realize that my cuticle cutter was no mas. So I had to throw it away. It messed up my cuticles, but it is what it is. Oh, generosity. So I think we are going to have to take a look at these cards. How beautiful, though. Ooh, blessings are on their way to you, Libra. How wonderful is that? I think I'm going to take 5. Clear your energy. So blessings are on their way, but you also have to clear your energy. Surrender. I wonder what you have to surrender to. Oh, goodness. At the bottom, be candid. Be candid. So I'm going to take that one first, because we normally don't do the bottom one. We just tell you what it is. But for right now, since I already have it out, I'm going to tell you, be candid. That means to me, you've got to tell somebody the way things are. Do it in a positive, tranquil way where it's not going to be a fight. It's not going to raise Cain from the grave, as they say. You know, sometimes people just, push our buttons, or no matter how much you tell them not to do something, sometimes people do it anyway. So let's look at belonging. It's number 41. And I don't do it this way, but last night I literally did have to use the book, because it was a reading from The Lord of the Rings. Did y'all watch that one? Oh my God, y'all need to go watch that one. It was so good. But I had to use the book because I never used that deck either. It's just a book, a pardon me, it's just a tarot that I never watch. I never use very much, is what I mean to say. So yeah, anyway, back to this. Belonging. Learn to find security from within. Self-esteem. That's what we're talking about. In this card, Ganesha uses the mouse as his vehicle, which signifies his triumph over the ego. In Hindu mythology, the mouse symbolizes the ego, for the ego can eat away at all that is good and decent in a person. Oh, so this is keeping the ego in check. Belonging seeks to solve the predicament of the ego's own perceived separation, since the ego has no conscious memory of its connection to others and to source. You experience a need to get out of seclusion by bonding with people around you. These people can be your family, peers, groups, or anybody in your community. The ego is neither good nor bad, but simply a necessary part of your existence. Interesting. So this is about sharing bonds of love, connecting and sharing and caring with others, and how you see yourself in the mirror of relationship through the other people or person you're in a relationship with. And this is saying Ganesha is here to help you focus on the positive feelings from being a part of a community. Learn to trust, ask for help, and rely on others. So if we're having problems like I'm ultra independent, so I'm guilty of that. I'm ultra independent. I don't like to ask for help. I will help anybody when I can. But when it comes for me to ask help, yeah, I'm number one really bad at that. I don't know why. It feels foreign, feels awkward, it feels uncomfortable, if I have to put it in words. Number 10. So if you're feeling that way, they're asking you to try to work with that energy so you don't have to feel so bad about asking for help or trying to become part of a community or trying to become one with someone. Generosity. Compassion for others is a natural result of being aware and conscious of your own feelings. When you are generous in spirit, I already told you guys, I itch all the time that I'm reading for you guys. I have no idea. In spirit, you take complete responsibility for your own life. Work with Ganesha to assist you with stepping up to do the right thing. This is especially important when you are filled with fear and conflicting feelings. Respect others and live a conscious life. Champion others, support them, and actively want them to succeed. Living from this space, you will create an open heart and open mind that will touch anyone that comes into your presence. Be tolerant of ideas and behaviors that may not align with your own thoughts. Spend more time looking at what is good and positive in someone else rather than what you judge as negative or bad. Embrace others' differences. Okay? Choose to no longer manipulate and do not do favors with strings attached. As you may continue to give, you may find that you no longer envy others. I think it's talking about people that actually have such an open heart that the only way that you can connect with someone truly in any kind of relationship, friendship, or romantic, can't talk, is to open your heart fully. And when we're guarded and we don't open our hearts necessarily all the way, it kind of puts a block before we even step into the relationship. So that's not a good thing, because when you do that, you're already telling the universe you're not ready for a relationship of any kind, whether it is a friendship, whether it is a romantic relationship. We have to remember, we're all made out of energy. So just like you can feel the vibes off of people before they even open their mouths, people can feel those vibes off of you as soon as you walk in a room, if they're astute enough, right? If they're gifted enough, if they're astute enough, if they're paying attention enough, if they're one of those people that pays attention to the details, right? So be careful with that, because we can tell people that we're uninterested or that we're guarded, and that can also be a not belonging. because we're already guarded. Okay, so be careful with that. People can read our energy just like we read theirs. Number 44, empowerment. Let's go. Rely on your inner strength to ensure your dreams are realized. So your inner strength is that inner resolve, right? The one that tells you need to go, you need to do. So the energy from this card is a feeling of optimism and positive energy. Dreams and long-term goals are becoming reality. If you have been lethargic or unmotivated, take time to tune into your personal power. Yellow is associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is the third chakra. This chakra is considered to be at the core of your being and of your center. So again, those blessings will come to you when you're open, you're receptive. The other thing I want to backtrack on is knowing that your heart chakra, for me, your heart chakra is everything. Your heart chakra is not open. It doesn't matter if your sacral chakra is supposedly balanced. It doesn't matter. Your heart chakra is the extension of your arms. And your arms, as I always tell my clients, are what you grab and receive with when people give you money, whether that's paycheck money, whether that's lottery money, whether that's bingo money, whether that's friendship money, whether that's birthday money. I don't care what kind of money, but that's wealth. Wealth is gathered with your hands. Your hands are tied to your heart chakra. They're an extension. So you have to make sure to have an open and not blocked heart chakra, or you are in trouble because you're not going to receive. Clear your energy, hence clearing energies. I think that's number 16. Yep. Okay, Ganesha's clearing the obstacles. Y'all know I have allergies, sorry, that have been impeding your progress. Removal of these obstacles will bring a shift in consciousness. With destruction comes creation. So again, this is an ending and a beginning card. So obviously something always has to end, whether we want it to or not, in order for something new to take place. Okay, that's just the way it works. From the embers, right, rises the phoenix. Embrace the opportunity to change and move into a positive phase of freedom. You will undergo a major shift, whether it is your spiritual, oh my gosh, I think I'm going too fast because I don't want the darn dryer to get a hold of me. I don't want the timer to go off because it'll turn us off and it'll end really poorly. So please forgive me. I will be doing another reading tonight though. I will. So the phase of freedom, you will undergo a major shift, whether it is your spirituality or your personal life. A key life change is around the corner. It is time to move out of your comfort zone. No doubt you are aware of some of the challenges that lie before you, but keep in mind that some of them may be on a more subtle or subconscious level. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome any obstacle, whether in your professional or personal life. Right now, your outlook can go a long way in supporting you through challenging times. One of the many daily challenges is clearing unwanted lower vibrational energies in your physical body, your aura, and your personal environment. So, one of the things I'm going to say is, if we have clutter, this car, I'm always cleaning it, but y'all always see things behind me because I'm always coming and going. I keep telling myself the moment that I finally do get, where I want to move into on a permanent basis, I'm going to get this car detailed because I don't want it dirty. I want it pristine again the way it was before. And then the same thing with your house. Your house shouldn't have clutter. Feng shui. If y'all don't know what feng shui is, look that up. I can do a video on it for y'all if y'all like. Feng shui is very important in your house. Dead space is not good space. Having too many things is not a good thing. I lived in a house for a month in Massachusetts. That person, bless his heart, he had been very impoverished as a child. So he was the first hoarder I had ever met in my life on a personal basis. And I didn't know his circumstances, so I didn't understand it in the beginning. And everything I tried to like rearrange, or I tried to help to like, hey, let's get rid of this, or hey, let me help you get rid of that, he would put it right back. And I didn't realize that psychologically, again, not a doctor, not a physician, not a psychologist, not a psychiatrist, not an MD. I didn't realize that psychologically he was unwell, and that he saw all those things as wealth. He did not see them as garbage. He did not see them as things that are ready for the bin, you know, the garbage bin, the rubbish bin. He didn't see it as, okay, it's past its due date, throw it out. No, his refrigerator was filled with stuff that was expired. So sometimes when we have all those things, they're actually toxic instead of serving us, is what I'm trying to tell you. But he had psychological issues, obviously, because in his instance, he saw them as wealth. Even old clothes that didn't fit him, that were 3 times larger than himself, he saw it as wealth. So it didn't matter. And anybody that gave him something, instead of saying no, because he had more than enough at home already, he would say yes, and find somewhere in the yard or find somewhere in the house. And nothing matched. Nothing. Because he was a hoarder. He kept everything. It was like going to the Goodwill and finding all the stuff that people throw away in a dumpster. That's the way his house was. So don't have your house like that, is what I'm saying, because when you don't have your house in order, that also can bring you down energetically. Get your cleansings, whether if it's a salt cleansing, you know, do the salt cleansing. I posted it before. I'll tell you how to do it again. 2 cups of salt at most in a bathtub, 20 minutes tops, get out. You should be able to, depending on your hair texture. Some folks don't like washing their hair. In this instance, you're going to have to go, okay, which is more important, spiritual cleansing or my hair just for 1 day. So you should dip all of yourself all the way in, including your forehead. Yeah, especially if it's salt, only to your forehead. Please don't put it in your eyes. Okay, 20 minutes tops. Don't rinse it. You just get out. Dry yourself, go to sleep. It is the best thing. When people tell me that that's witchcraft, that is BS. Do you not go into the ocean? Do you not realize that the sand has salt? Do you not realize that the sea is salty? Do you not realize that when you go in with scabs and stuff and you come out and your things are healed, your sores are healed? Why do you think they're healed? Because it's healing water. So don't give me the bullshit about that this is brujeria, witchcraft. It's not. That's bullshit, okay? Surrender. You might be tired. Let me see. Number 2. And then we're going to close with that, okay? Number 2, surrender. In the state of sleep, manifestations take place. And that's true. For me, that's when Spirit is talking to me, unfortunately. I'd rather have them talk to me when I'm awake, but for some reason they prefer to talk to me when I'm asleep. So when I get up, that's why I look like I need coffee face, that my eyes are down here, and I tell you guys. Here is a chance for rest and recovery after the challenges and various lessons that have been recently been coming your way. Ganesha is offering you the option to retreat into a calm environment to replenish your energy and regain your composure. There is a need to stabilize your energy and recognize that you have been wrapped up in a stress-filled time. Brief periods of respite will enable you to improve your energy levels and concentration, as well as bring greater peace to your heart chakra. As I said, your heart. This will set you up for a new start. This will set you up to start anew. It just didn't flow for me. For a new start, no matter how big the task you are involved in, times of recovery, including a good night's sleep, are important to heal the body, because we rejuvenate when we sleep, and to reset your mind back to positivity. Again, guys, for those that don't know how to meditate, you know, I'll do a live, or I'll just post a meditation video tonight, okay? So for those that are going to be up, I'm in Eastern time now. It's probably around, I want to say 9:30ish. Expect that I'll be, you know,